college football season has been a wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Clemson Tigers.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here we go, the first snap of his college career. Clemson has it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. He's at the 40. And what a big-time play there. 42 yards. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. This one complete to Streets. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. Back to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 5-yard touchdown. And Clemson has taken the early lead. So that drive certainly a confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback.
And a confidence builder for the coaching staff as well, because now they're seeing that they can work with what's out there. In addition, they feel good about the game plan that they set up in advance.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. LSU with a 1st and 10. Thomas now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off-play action. Thomas. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now Thomas to throw on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go.
They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. Here's Thomas. Off-play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Going to give this This time to the tailback. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Thomas. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing before for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Livingston. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd down, Livingston. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here's Thomas. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. DeMarcus Sowell there to make the grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, Thomas. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw is Thomas. To throw on 2nd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Thomas will look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Thomas. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Thomas. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Jeremiah Livingston, 36 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeMarcus Sowell as time expires in the first half. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? So we have reached halftime here in an 11.
Let's go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey,
Coach,
really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
that's right. Should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me.
Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team.
Thanks, Coach.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
You're gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And a quick throw here that's complete. He's at the 30, 10, and he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That'll go as a pickup at 32 on the catch and run. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeMarcus Sowell, 42 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 1st and 10, LSU. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback. A 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for them. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeMarcus Soule, 29 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period, he's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Thomas looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Deku. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Looking to throw on second down. Thomas looking left side. He's got it. Complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Thomas. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Thomas now throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. DeMarcus Sewell there to make the grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now. You think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap. And in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Thomas from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Thomas, and it is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Well, this is just getting ridiculous now, folks. 7 touchdown passes. He's making up for lost time. He's putting 4 years of stats into 1 football game. By the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see you. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot.
And the pressure gets to him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Now LSU's punter getting set as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. Dancing away at the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one looks like he'll throw here. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. And it seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years. But much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. There he goes, right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This is fielded at the goal line. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So behind an utterly unbelievable game in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Clemson Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship on January 7th.